Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange and delicious new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your bacon butter dogs. And join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast. Previously on...
All right, calm down, Uncle Joe.
We were in the swamp and we've met some weird guys who said don't go to the city. So we went to the city after a democratic vote and we found some Greek gods in the sky who were slurping some fat juice and we tried to save them, but then all their fat juice came over Dick Nipples and he is now a very fat man and I hate him because he's immoral.
I get to talk like this. It's actually pretty cool. I get to change up my gruff, alcoholic, depressed voice to being very, very fat.
A fat alcoholic who's
Very fat.
Depressed alcoholic voice.
I kind of hope that when we come out of the dream world, I get to stay like this.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 21st episode of our 4th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start where we left off last time as the group is standing in front of what appears to be 5 gods. Richard Dick Nipples is very, very obese to this point where he's basically a ball with hands and feet.
I like Veruca Salt.
It's pretty good.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Which is, I made that reference last time.
Peace be on her.
And with you?
They took her off life support this weekend.
I thought that was Terry.
Yep.
They did that a while ago.
What, Cybo?
I only read the news.
Shy bro.
35 brothers was years ago.
Cherry shy bro. I hate cherries.
That's why I pulled the plug on that bitch. Turns out it was a misspelling.
I actually hate cherries.
I
hate cherries.
Anyways, so there are 5 gods and goddesses in front of you. There's 3 male and 2 female. And they look sort of like the mix of Greek and Roman pantheon. They have like a white sashes, and it's very pristine white clothes. They're very muscular and ripped, but also very moist looking, like they're oiled up. And they stand about, I think I said they stand about 10 feet, 9 or 10 feet tall, something like that. Yeah, so they're sort of towering over you guys at the moment.
Golden olive branch crowns and stuff like that.
Yep.
Lightning bolt earrings.
Laurel crowns.
Yeah, laurel crowns.
Laurel crowns, yeah.
Laurel oral.
Who are you and why have you entered my domain?
Oh, shitty
Sorry,
talk.
our domain. Sorry, guys, I meant to say our. I like...
I gotta use the royal we. Oh, wow. Standing is really difficult. Can I sit in your chair? I'm gonna...
No HR huffing stuff.
I'm getting very winded.
You can just sort of wobble there.
I can't help it.
He'll
I'm gonna
never
do
fall
it.
down. He's a weeble wobble.
Even if I do, I'll just roll back onto my feces.
I don't think he can even wobble. You can probably roll.
Oh,
He's like those sippy cups that can't fall down. He's just
Tip, wobble, and roll,
constantly-
baby.
Yeah, or the clowns that you punch and it just keeps coming back up to the
Yeah,
top.
weeble
Certainly
wobble.
is a
Yeah. Sure.
They
So,
weeble
that's what
wobble.
they're
They
called.
don't fall
Maybe you have a wheelbarrow we could use for our friend.
Well, that's not the point. We're here to talk to you. Sorry, I'm waking you up. And
So you're the ones making all this mess,
what mess?
creating things in the dream world.
Well, sorry, but we just thought things should happen.
Hey,
Yes.
dumb wizard. Oh, no, that's not me.
Dumb wizard.
Dumb wizard.
Southern boy.
Joycey. Hey, dumb wizard, why don't you make sure that your friend stops talking? I'm afraid he's going to run out of breath soon. Why don't you talk to these guys? Use your wizarding self. You kind of look the same. You know, he's white. You white.
You Ben Affleck.
You got beards. Come on, wizard or wizard.
These are the gods, and they look very not like me. but
Don't look
you're a
anything.
child, so shut up.
A little bit more olive toned versus olive shaped.
I'm very jealous of your tan. You are truly a glorious specimen.
Thank you. Yes, we are. Now get this fat piece of shit off of our steps.
Could you maybe help us to escape
Push him,
from
yes.
here?
And they just
Kicks
kick him in the chest and you roll down the stairs.
Oh, God. No, Jesus.
But you're just rolling away, so do any of you want to stop him, or are you just letting him roll out the building?
Nah, I see Indiana Jones. I don't know.
Ding, ding, ding.
He's like a pebble frog.
Yeah, it's Marble
Fallen.
Madness. I'm not getting around that.
So yeah, Richard Dick Nibbles just rolls his way out of the...
Oh, God. Oh, this. Oh, wait, God.
And just boing, 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 boing.
Who are you and why are you in our domain?
Go on, wizard.
I'm
You are a wizard?
Well, no, but I do have the power of future sight. And we are here to speak with the guy in the big tower, and I'm not very sure why we came here. We voted, and I voted we didn't come here and disturb you, but everyone else wanted to come here for some reason. So, Montana, why did we come here?
We came here because we wanted to see what was going on here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh
Because,
boy. These fucking dumbasses. You guys are supposed to find the king of Dreamland.
well, no,
Yes.
we came to the city to see what was going on here on our way to go see the King of Dreamland.
I'm pretty sure you guys said that the King of Dreams lives in this castle.
No, there's a different one.
Not this castle, it's a different
Well,
castle.
maybe they know the king of... I mean, they are gods here, no? In Dreamland?
Well, maybe, do you have some sort of, like, way to get there faster than us just walking through the stinking swamp where you get the leeches on you and then those weird Patrick creatures suck on your leechy boys?
No one is to see the king of the dreamland. The self-proclaimed king of the dreamland.
Is this
Yeah.
where he lives?
No.
Where's
Why-
he live?
Why is that?
And he just points up and backwards.
That big giant mountain with a castle on top of it.
Oh, we are at the wrong castle. Don't you side me, God. You ain't my dad. Don't you side me, God. You ain't gonna make me fat. You put your dice down.
I'm not gonna make you fat.
Don't you make me fat, God. You ain't the God. You ain't fat God.
Hold on.
I'm already stronger than you. Who you? Newark. All right, so I leave.
No, hold on.
No, I leave.
All of a sudden, the child turns into a lazy boy recliner,
So
which doesn't exist yet in the world, but it's Dreamland, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, so you just poof, and you are a recliner with eyes
I look like Cherry
and a mouth.
from fucking Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yes,
Yes.
you look like Cherry.
Do my
Which
do my
I-
arms move?
Fucking hate Cherry.
He's a good name.
Fucking hate you.
Works on many levels.
No cherries.
I still talk. 'Cause
I mean, I could
My-
fix it.
Why? Why'd you do this? Because I proved you wrong. You're a bad God. I hate you, God.
He snaps his fingers, and then all of a sudden, Richard Dick Nipples is back, but he's now in the recliner, just crushing it.
Oh, God, stop rolling.
But you're all muffled now because all of his folds are like up into your mouth.
Guys, what happened to the murder child?
I made the same thing as a purple
Oh, that's a weird feeling on my butthole. Hey, now, what is this amazingly comfortable chair?
Is this legal?
Holy shit! What does this lever do? Could think. Oh, I'm so.
I just gotta keep yanking this
Oh,
lever. It
yeah.
won't go down.
Oh, my legs all popped up. Thanks, gods. You're really kind.
You just jerked off a fucking 12-year-old boy.
Why is this a massage chair?
No,
Why does it keep? What's that noise?
Don't worry about that.
Be a priest soon enough.
Anyways, wizard,
Yes.
what are you doing and why won't you leave?
We are trying to find the exit to the basement, which we were told is in the castle with the Dreamy Man. His brother sent us here so that we can stop all the Elder Gods from attacking our realm because they are spending people like Hapshatat and all kinds of other people who I will not name.
Francis sent you here? Fool's errand. Warren does not wish to be disturbed.
Well, maybe he will if our world is destroyed where he is sleeping, and then this world will also be destroyed.
No, this world will be protected by our master, he who shall not be named. He with many names.
What, the big guy who stomped the world last time we screwed it up?
Yes, and then we had to reset it.
I told you it was a server reset.
What's a server?
Don't worry about it.
It's someone who brings you your food and drink.
And you have to tip them
Well,
because they are not paid a living wage.
well, we don't tip here.
Well, yeah. You're socially obligated to tip then because they are not
They're
living wage.
make-believe people. They don't count.
Are you make believe?
No, well, technically, yes. We are made up by the Dark One. He made us.
Which dark one?
He with many names.
How many?
Like he's got like 3 middle names or something.
You want me to go through all of them?
Sure,
Yes.
go for it.
Great.
All right, everyone, we're taking a break for Dennis to go off on like a 30-minute tirade of names.
R2, the Black Man, the Black Pharaoh, the Black Wind, the Bloated Woman, the Crawling Mist, the Dark Demon, the Black Demon, the Dark One, the Dweller in the Darkness, the Faceless God, the Floating Horror, the Haunter in the Dark, Face Eater, Father of all Bats, Darkwing, not Duck though, Sandbat, Fly the Light, the Howler in the Dark, the God of the Bloody Tongue or the Bloody Tongue, Lorog, or also known as Larog, Mr. Tiddles, the Bat God of Licking Gicks, Mr. Skin, which is not a website coming in the future, Randall Flagg, Gardner Bose, Mr. Blackman, Sauron, Sugaran, Thing in the Yellow Mask, the White Man, the Skinless One, the Masked Messenger, and the Moon Presence.
And while he's listing those, I want to try and will the Davenport child and the fat man back to normal.
Check.
Wisdom
you
plus
have-
2 because we know it's fake.
+4, I think.
Oh,
Something
well,
like
in that
that,
case.
Because we have experience.
Why not?
Yeah,
That's
why
gonna,
not?
That's going to be a big old 26.
So you will them back into normalcy,
He's
except for Richard, who's now just really, really like the guy that you saw at the city official, like twice as big as that guy. Just rippling rolls of fat
Okay, so he's like
instead of like a sphere.
Taft size.
like the world's fattest man, but not like a blueberry ball.
Yeah, and he's currently laying on top of Tedward.
What happened to my chair?
Somebody,
Oh, God!
Somebody kill me.
I'm gonna try
get this round hill off me.
and like move to the side, like lean over so
Oh
he can
God, I can
crawl out.
smell it. I can smell it worse when he leaves. Jesus Christ, you fucking cretin.
Sorry, I didn't make myself like this.
Yes, you did.
How did I do this?
By
You made us come in here for no reason, but we could be going to the tower.
We voted on this. This is not my decision
Just sound
solely.
like fat Bernie Sanders.
It's great. I know.
When Montana does that, everything starts to drip and get really moist while simultaneously shaking.
Is this what you wanted?
And all the gods stand up and they point at Montana and they say, "Don't do that again."
Oh, is this not what you wanted?
No.
'Cause I can do this all day.
Can you?
Can.
They snap their fingers, and then all of a sudden, all these like needles go into your brain, and you're just
Oh, what
severing
happened?
all thought processes.
Like
Yep, there you
I've got
go.
a great idea for.
a
I've got a great idea for a movie now.
Cadillac.
It's called Hellraiser.
Wizard,
Yes,
tell your friends to stop doing such dangerous things.
we will, and I will bind them to it. But also, maybe you could help us get to the tower, because that's our ultimate goal, even if it's his fool's errand.
But if he finds out that we sent you to the tower,
We won't tell him.
How is he gonna find out that you sent us?
he's always watching.
Well, then what difference does it make?
Well, then why
He
are you
already
worried?
knows we're here. We're looking for him.
He knows what you're saying,
Yeah.
obviously.
If he's omnipotent,
He's always watching. He's not always listening.
Oh. Why, his
Righteous
CCTV
bad
doesn't
God.
have audio?
What is that?
CCTV.
I don't know.
Impotent.
This dream world is giving me visions of the future.
Do you see them too?
I do.
no.
He's drunk on fat.
The cellulite has gone to my brain.
I'm fat. I know it.
He's more fat than man now.
He was always more fat than that.
But I switched
liver
from
anyway.
PH to F.
Shut up.
So large.
Give me a good reason why we should let you go and not turn you into furniture for fat people to sit on.
So you
And shit all
you
over.
got two powers: make people fat and make people into furniture.
No, I can make you into food and eat you. I can
He
turn you
needled
into
him.
beasts.
He needle brain.
you're right.
He needle brain.
3 things. He got needle
I
brain.
can make you into cats and throw you into the swamp.
I don't want to
hate
deal with
cats.
I don't want to deal with
I
cats
hate 'em.
anymore.
They did say that.
Or I could turn you into leeches.
You know, the real world's dying. You know that, yeah?
Yeah, we don't live in the real world.
Yeah, but without a real world, there is no dream world.
That's not how that works.
I already tried that line of logic with him.
What
We are a separate pocket reality.
what purpose would him with way too many names want a dream world if he's already conquered the real world and he can do with it whatever he dreams?
Oh, it's not about conquering. He likes to torture people.
But that
We are all his playthings.
but you're the quote unquote gods.
No. He's way, like an ant to you. That's how you are to us. And then an amoeba. That's what we are to him. Okay?
I never took science.
Aren't
Small
ants more
things.
advanced than an amoeba?
Yes.
Which means
I'm saying we're closer
oh no. Wait.
than we are to him.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean,
Okay.
Amoebas kill people.
They get in your
So do-
eye and they eat your brain.
so do ants. Needle, Montana.
Needle Tana.
Get a lot of ants together.
Well,
They can eat a person.
I mean, Montana would know, right?
if you helped us get to the
Montana.
tower, we would be 4 more souls that he could torture on our way there, and he
Oh,
would like that probably.
Yeah.
Or perhaps we could send more people to your realm, or you could do with them as you please.
Oh, we also got a message from his brother.
Did you write it down?
Yep.
You weren't even there.
You weren't even there.
The gods don't know that.
Did he? Wait, sorry, sidebar.
Salad
Yell
bar.
out, Salad bar. Not interested.
Only if there's garlic bread.
I hear it's unlimited.
How much soup?
You like the hosses?
Oh, Hoss's bar here.
Is it the
No, we're
Hoss-
having a Hoss
Wait,
bar here.
What kind of salad bar? Is it a Hoss's salad bar or is it like a normal healthy place?
Hot
covered.
garlic bread, chicken dumpling soup, 4% curd, cottage cheese.
I want buffalo chicken soup.
Just a whole buffalo chicken.
Cheese and sauce
Give
mixed
me the
up.
sauce and the chicken and I'm happy.
With cream cheese.
Fill a chicken with sauce and I'm going to spoon it out of it
With my tongue.
Fucking, I want it.
with a straw.
Put
That's just an
put an
appetizer.
immersion blender inside the chicken, and then pump it full of cheese.
Don't remove the bones or the guts.
No, that's what the blender's for.
Yeah,
Blend
that's
some
what
them
the
bones
blender's
and guts.
So they sort of ignore you guys for a second, and then they look towards each other and they start like whispering to one another.
So while they're whispering, do we want to try and remove the needles from Jackson? I don't think I have the right amount of dexterity to do it anymore.
I don't think that we should be imagining anything right now, because that'll just happen to us.
Oh, I just meant with my hands.
You can go ahead, but I feel like that if he dies in the dream world, he would die in the real world, and
I think we already
maybe
established
we
that.
should. Maybe we should actually.
That's why we lost our dear friend, whatever his name was.
I don't remember his name either.
Something about penises. I know it's Dixon Turbot. I'm just... The fat has affected my
Ted
thought
Burt
process.
was always here.
All right. We've made a decision.
Oh, what is it?
We will let you go, but you have to take
Uh-huh.
Karanes with you.
Karate.
Karanes.
That's fine.
Terry.
King up in the
Yeah.
castle.
Warren.
Take him with you.
We're gonna drag him out of here.
Yes.
Yes, that was our mission the whole time.
If necessary, we may have to dream ourselves out.
Sure.
Like by making it up.
Sure.
They get us fervor reset anyway. It's okay.
But real quick, like only like one thing at
Yeah.
a time. Like don't imagine like a motorcycle with
No.
a bicycle with a turtle
And a
whole
spider.
thing.
You
whole
saw that,
thing,
right?
What about the
thing.
skin chicken that can
And
see
a
into the
skin
future?
chicken
You saw that,
that
though,
could
right?
see into the future and be psychic. Like too many things.
That was my greatest invention.
Too many things. Okay?
You did see it. It was really cool.
Yeah, we see everything. Okay.
It was really cool, though, right?
No,
We want you to be impressed.
I'm not.
Am I gonna be fat when we leave here?
No.
That was a questioning no. So I'm gonna go maybe.
Yeah, why don't you take the needles out of my friend?
All
yeah?
right.
Snaps his fingers.
But just in the arm.
Yeah.
He just got one in the arm. He held on to it as it disappeared.
It's black tar heroin.
It's not invented yet.
It
Came
is
from
now.
Dreamworld.
You can see into the future as well.
No. I just made it.
They make
I'm
their
gonna
own
look into
future.
his future with my future sight.
He's got your foot up your ass.
You see all of them being tortured to death by that large black creature.
Let me see your hand. I'm very skilled as a fortune teller.
Hands look clammy.
Yes, I am very pale.
They put their hands.
You have a very long lifeline, and you're very strong and muscular in your fingers. I see lots of pain and suffering
What?
for all of eternity
What?
from the Sky Man, who's got many names. But that's only a 35% chance of success, because I'm not very strong.
You don't know that.
Oh, yeah. But, I do believe it.
Let's see if they believe.
I think you're onto something.
Would you like to come with us and maybe come into the real world?
We cannot go into the real world,
What if you join us in our bodies?
but we could just send you back and then we don't have to worry about being tortured to death for the rest of eternity.
What if we found you new bodies in the real world? Some willing vessels, or perhaps unwilling?
We already found one. He died here.
I mean, I suppose if you found us willing vessels and then had some sort of intermediary, you might be able to put us
I'm a willing vessel.
in there.
Well, you know some sleeping children, maybe.
What?
What?
Whoa.
What the fuck, wizard?
Whoa.
I was
What are
waiting.
you
that's-
talking
Aren't you
about?
in the orphanarium?
Yeah, but
What?
why do you want me to collect children for you?
Yes, that's
Weird wizard?
Oh, we're gonna give the children's bodies to these
I don't.
gods.
You are drooling.
I can't help it.
Yeah. Well,
No, I can't.
Yeah,
There's no stopping it.
you mentioned children. That's why he's drooling.
So good.
If you thought his hands were clammy, oh,
Seeing a baby leg looks like a chicken leg.
downright damp.
I don't know if I should be with these people.
Well, it's too late now.
Well, anyway, how will you help us get to that tower? Do you have some sort of starve road we could ride upon?
maybe like a really cool slide.
Or a bicycle with a psychic chicken on the front?
I mean, we could just give you a creature and have it ride you up to the castle.
We're just gonna ride us.
Yes.
Some
Ride
sort of,
you up to
some
It's
sort of
fine. It probably won't be able to get to my asshole.
fuzzy
There's too
luck
many
dragon,
folds.
maybe?
Never seen a
This,
moonbeam.
this isn't.
We have seen
Oh my
moonbeams.
God.
We made friends with one.
Oh, that's nice.
And then they died.
Yep, that's what happens.
I don't think I should be sticking around these guys no
Well,
more.
how should we
Oh.
contact you if we find bodies in the new world?
Just come back.
What, like I take a nap or something?
Well, no, it's not easy for adults. How have you got here this time?
Okay, that sounds about right. How about that creature?
Through an adult. That's how we got here.
Yes.
I took naps.
Yeah, he took naps.
I hate naps.
Taking a little nappy right now.
And I think we maybe ate some dogs a couple times.
It's a serious crime in these lands now. All right. Well, just head around back, and you'll be picked up and taken to the other place.
All right, who wants to push me?
Do you have a wheelbarrow for my friend?
No, you can just roll his.
You have a jazzy
Oh, wait.
scooter?
He's not
He's
roly
not round
poly.
anymore.
Give me a jazzy scooter.
They give you a wheelbarrow. You're just flowing out the sides.
Oh, this is luxurious.
Shrink check.
Fedward, you're the only one strong enough to push him.
It's true.
How about a 20?
Yeah, you're just pushing this. You're like what is her name in Doom Patrol? It's not Elastic Girl.
Elasti-Woman.
Elasti-Woman. Yeah, you're kind of like Elasti-Woman from Doom Patrol, where you're just like a big puddle of goo, but with a little bit of bone structure. So it's a little different, and you have like a head and hands.
I'm not very useful, though.
It's just you have wings.
I look like a
basically.
big fat turtle.
Yeah.
Little T-Rex arms
Yeah.
to your fat.
Yeah. So looks like my legs, too.
Look like a shellless turtle.
I wonder if I'll ever see my penis again.
No.
No.
What are you gonna do with your life now?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna live it to
How
the
you gonna
fullest.
How you gonna feed yourself?
We could open him a restaurant, and people could come from miles around to see his fat ass eat lots of spaghetti. And
Yeah.
we could charge them for it.
But
Sounds
it's not
great.
like his stomach expanded. He just blew up.
Everything's fat.
Well, then he'll lose a lot of weight quickly then.
Well, no, we'll set up a sideshow where he eats chicken. We'll call it Giant Man Eating Chicken.
This is a great money-making
Bring
endeavor,
me-
and I would like to be a part of it.
Bring me another skin chicken.
Don't you think about skin chicken or chicken skin or anything?
30 of them pop up. All right, so you go around to the back of the castle where it's a steep slope up the mountain, and you hear this like, "Caw!"
Hello, bird thing.
and then you hear this like
Someone turn the wheelbarrow so I can see it.
this shadow sort of casts over your group, and it lands, and it's this big, derpy-looking like cross between a buzzard and like a peacock.
Is it like the
Buzzcock.
the buzzard from Donkey Kong Country?
I don't never played it, so I couldn't tell you. It's got one giant eye and then one half open, sort of malformed eye with like goat pupils.
So it's a vulture on crack.
Kinda.
But with colorful tail.
It has a very colorful tail.
It's like a vulture that a bunch of hippies that did a bunch of acid
Painted.
captured and painted.
Yeah.
And then gave it acid.
A buzzcock.
A
And,
buzzcock.
what was the sound it made?
Craw!
Oh, it's obviously it's Tim McGraw.
McGraw!
Hey, Timmy Birdman.
Do you know what it's saying?
Did you take?
No, do I look like Dr. Doolittle?
All right. Well, I'm trying to make friends with you people, and you just.
Why would you try and make friends?
I'm a little boy stuck in a dream world with 3 grown men.
Yeah.
It has a large, misshapen head, and the beak is sort of like cockeyed, like it's been rotated to the side a little bit, and it's curved around. And then the plumage on the tails is very colorful and long, but the rest of it sort of looks like
Like a bad sweater.
scales, I would say, with like some fur in patches. See, it's very strange. The guts of, like the stomach of it, are these like weird tentacles.
Guts.
Yeah,
Its
Guts
guts
are
are
hanging out.
showed.
it has tentacles hanging off.
You've
the front
got
of it.
guts, kid.
Yeah, but it's like claws are too.
Global guts.
Buzzard with the scales, guts with the fur.
Craw!
I was looking at Straw.
Craw McGraw.
McGraw Hill.
Chicago, Illinois.
The bird lands in front of you, and the little tentacle arms are sort of like feeling around in your general.
Come and
direction.
get me, bird. Take me.
Feeling around in
Fucking
his general
tight, right.
area.
Towards you guys. It doesn't. They aren't long enough to reach all the way to you guys. They have like a come hither.
I'm trying to come, but I'm stuck in this wheelbarrow.
I'm moving forward
First, so he gets picked up. To
with a
make sure it's
21
safe.
to make sure that the bird can actually
Sure.
sustain the weight of.
The
That
tentacle
thing.
wraps around and then tries to pick it out of the wheelbarrow, and very obviously it's having some trouble. So like 8 more tentacles come and wrap around it, and then it's like, okay, that's a lot easier.
I see in the future that many weebs can enjoy this kind of animated pornography.
You should write about it as.
Are the rest of you also doing?
Yes, it
Yeah.
seems like it's not eating him, so I will go up to it.
So the tentacles wrap around you, and they feel very warm, but wet, kind of.
I enjoy the sensation.
He doesn't get
warm and
wet.
wet.
Not
He's constantly sweating. He
not
doesn't know what wet is.
slimy, but sweaty.
Oh, this makes me miss Sheila.
Ugh.
Sela,
CeeLo
sea lion,
CeeLo.
makes me miss eating sea lions.
and it flaps. It feels like it has a little bit of difficulty getting off the ground right away.
McGraw, you might want to take a running start with this one.
But eventually, after a couple seconds, it manages to get airborne, and then, struggling, makes its way up the mountainside, and then just throws Richard Dick Nipples right in front of the doorway. He just makes like a wet splat noise, and the rest of you, it drops
Throw a
more
wet
gently.
Sponge on the ground. Just into Richard.
Sure.
Someone fat, get in my way.
And then, as the bird drops you off and then flies away, that's where we're going to take a break. Hey, listeners, this is Dennis, World's Most Okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/pod. Look, fuck, you guys already know this fucking shtick. But here's something you may or may not already know. Botched Podcast will be performing live in person in Atlanta, Georgia for DragonCon 2019. And if you're wondering when that is, that's Labor Day weekend, which is right smack between the end of August and beginning of September. We will be performing live August 31st, which is a Saturday, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Crystal Ballroom. So get some tickets, sneak in, I don't give a shit. Come check out the show. Have some shots and some drinks because, yes, we will be serving alcohol to those of age at the show. Hint, it's gonna be batshit fucking crazy. So come check it out. I guess also you can head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and, subscribe. Anywhere between $1 to $40. What are the different levels, you might be asked? Well, go fucking check it out, you lazy pieces of shit. Why do I gotta tell you everything? God damn. And I suppose you can also support the show at twitch.tv/botchpodcast, twitch.tv/GSTU Media, twitch.tv/Imaginary Nomad, twitch.tv/Comrade Kale, and twitch.tv/ChiliDog5. Whatever. There's lots of fucking ways to support the show, so why don't you do it already? Jesus! It's like I do everything around here. Back to the fucking show. And we're back.
Oh God, we're back.
So this castle looks a lot different from the last one. The last one looked like ruined marble. This one looks like it's made out of solid gold. And it's very shiny, but it's very tubular.
Visit kind of like
tubes.
Totally tubular, man.
Kamek's Tantalizing Tower. The first level we played on Mario Party today
He doesn't remember it.
I don't
with
remember.
all the gold stuff.
he's a
Oh yeah,
goldfish.
it's very much like that. Everything's golden. It stretches probably about 150 feet in the air, and
It's a big stretch.
yeah, very cylindrical in shape.
Very gaudy.
Yes, very gaudy.
I love it.
Say Gordy.
Gaudy.
But there's no
Gourd.
It's very gaudy how.
there's no doors on the front of it.
Now, when you got a place like this, you ain't need doors.
I'm just gonna yell.
Hey, Corrales! Help me get inside, buddy. Oh God.
Go away!
No, I can't.
Go away!
I physically am unable.
Slide your fat ass down the mountain!
I can't move.
Beaver sent here by your brother.
Fuck him!
We don't want to do that.
I'm god of this place. I don't need Francis.
But you're not the god. The gods are the gods. And even they have a god. Oh, God.
And the world is about to end out there, so you will be killed. And I probably think you don't want that.
I've been working on that for years.
What,
Fucking
dying?
come in that building so I don't have to yell outside the whole time.
Oh.
Do you have elevators?
What? It's flat. Just come in.
Flat elevators?
Fuck! He just blinks in front of you, and he looks kind of like Francis that you had seen previously. His name was Francis.
The fat guy.
That's not no. There was
The fat guy.
Warren Rice and Francis Thurston. Those were the two brothers. I have them written down.
So there's two Francises.
Fat
There's
Francis?
two Francises, I suppose.
Because Francis was the fat mob boss.
It's fine. We're making the show more lifelike and that people have all the same name.
There's two people that you met with Francis.
Like, I daily see like 8 Johns. And one of them is my roommate. And the other one's his penis. Anyway,
The other one's a
Little
toilet.
John.
Little John.
it's Big John, actually. So, karate, Sir Warren, whatever you are. Come here. I'm Richard. It's nice to meet you.
My
yeah, don't touch him.
God. My God, what happened to you?
The gods. I knocked the Slurpees out of them.
Well, they'll do it.
Yeah, it's not what happened.
What happened?
No, he's just fat.
Oh, he's just fat.
Yeah, he's just a fat fuck.
Why wouldn't you imagine yourself to be skinny?
Well, we were told...
It wrecks the world. We told him he couldn't do it no more.
Oh,
He just imagined food and Slurpees and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Skin chickens?
Skin chickens.
That old Nyarlathotep will get
Yeah.
you.
Was it
And-
9/11, Tep?
9/11 Tep will get you. He
Yeah,
throws
that-
planes into buildings. He
That
doesn't
black
need-
man, also known as that white man.
He doesn't need box
Father
covers.
of all bats. Mr. Skin.
Chick-
What is it,
Yellow
Mr.
mask guy?
Mr. Tiddles?
Mr. Moonbeam.
Tiddles was yeah, those
Maybe
sound,
one of those names was Larry. It sounded like it.
those are his names.
Possibly
Scary
Gary.
Larry.
How are your ears fat? I didn't get this. How you...
They grew in size, but
If
the
s-
brain, like I said.
No, they had to put it somewhere.
The fat is getting into my brain, and
It looks like you've got cauliflower ears.
But ears filled with cauliflower.
Yeah.
but more like pig's feet.
Gross.
I mean,
Pig's foot ear.
whatever.
Hold on, I just got another beer.
No.
Who else needs a beer?
If it's impossible for you to get drunk with so much body mass,
It's fine.
you have to drink a whole bottle of vodka like it's a beer.
Just rub your tummy to move things out the way.
Tequila Sheila.
Instagram handle.
She's got more than that handle. She's got a lot of handles. Sven fattened her up. He likes them plump. Maybe he'll love me, too.
Yeah, so they can take that big old whale dick of his, I imagine.
It's the only thing that can get through all the folds to reach my butthole.
That's right. Anyways,
I'm accepting my present. Tedward.
it's just a dream.
I
It was all a dream.
used to read Word Up magazine.
You mean the black man is just a dream?
No, he's not a dream.
I'm kind of hoping that I stay this fat when I re-enter the world. Talking like this is way better than just being gruff.
You could just keep talking like that and don't explain why.
I identify as a fat man.
The only thing that stayed fat was my vocal cords.
And you're trying to, you like felt glorious that way, and you were trying to re-achieve it. So every time you describe you do something, you're also like have a fried chicken wing or something. Yeah,
I started a podcasting network.
You're trying to bulk somehow.
Those are
Desire to be
prescriptions.
the world's fattest man.
These are?
No, these are.
Because these are the ones I wear.
Those are Tristan's.
These
No,
Those are Phil's?
These are mine.
Yeah, mine are metallic.
These
in
are
some way.
prescriptions.
I
Sunglasses.
didn't wear mine. Give me them.
All right,
I want to see how loser at you.
let's continue.
Okay.
So he says, "Yeah, you don't have to worry about Nyarlathotep up here.
You what?
I don't have to worry about Nyarlathotep up here. He leaves me alone. But yeah,
God bless you.
he hates and loves people all at the same time. Mostly, he just likes to torture them.
He's a,
Yeah, same.
So he's a semi-sadist, a sadist.
There's a bit of a
Yeah.
switch.
Kinda.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a thing.
A bait and switch.
He likes to torture people both in the real world and this
I
world.
thought you were gonna say rear.
Real world too. Yeah, sure.
For everyone's face is a butt.
Yeah. Everyone's always talking out their ass.
Everyone's butt is also.
Assy McGee. You remember them?
Yes.
I'm not the case.
Yeah. So it's a thing. I'm not going back with you guys.
You do realize that eventually he's going to torture and kill you.
Nah, I should be fine.
That's.
I put things in place.
You're wildly confident about something.
Hey,
I've been here
guys.
a long
no
time.
evidence about
Guys, Warren, can you give us a second?
your sidebar.
Whatever.
You're gonna have to walk
Quick
away.
sidebar.
Earmuffs, please.
He just blinks away.
Salad bar.
Solid bar.
We were supposed to bring it back alive?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I think his brother probably wants him to be alive.
I mean, I
so we
I
can,
ain't-
we
I
can
ain't
beat
know,
him
but-
to within an inch of his life.
Yeah, you gonna beat the king god?
Yeah, he was like more powerful than those Greek gods who put needles in your brain.
That's not true. That's
He's
probably
not.
just his own machinations.
No,
He's teleporting up and down, and if we did that, the world would melt.
Without the without the world melting.
Narn Lepenthiel is the god's god.
The nipple.
The god's his god. Nipple-leer.
Nipple-lethotep.
Wasn't there some
Nipple
kind
up,
of
I guess.
basement entryway supposedly in this tower we were supposed to get him to go through?
You're gonna have to do
Is
a
there a
history.
basement in the Alamo?
Is there a history check you could do for that? Because I don't remember.
I mean,
that.
the basement door, yes.
The
That's the way
one.
you guys came in.
But there's
It's
not
just
one
a
here.
Door sitting in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
Oh.
So do we want to like walk and talk him down to the basement door?
it's not
We
here.
don't know where it is in this recess.
It's really far away.
No, you do. You
It's in the
literally
basement.
left it.
Came from it.
Oh, that's where we started at.
Yeah. It's nowhere near here.
I'm calling it the basement door because in the other world it's a basement.
Yes.
But in here it's just a door sitting in the middle of
What,
nowhere.
didn't he have like a dog or something that we could try to get him to come see?
No?
You could do a goddamn history check and try to remember this.
His dog has cancer. We need you to come wake up and pet the dog one last time.
Your brother has cancer.
I
He
bet.
needs you for hospice care.
Your
And
brother.
also, you're now rich.
His brother hit the lottery and also has cancer and needs him to
Take care of him?
be in the will.
So both
To
of you
set up
hit
a
the
caretaker.
jackpot. in
Drive him to
different ways.
Kivo?
But he's
Kivo.
Chemo.
Kino.
Kivo care.
Yeah,
Kino
he hit
therapy.
Keno and he needs chemo.
He's got a Kino addiction, but it's fueling his. All right. I don't know. I don't know how to convince a god in the dream world that has anything he wants to come back to regular
Well,
world.
he's not actually a god. He's just probably been here long enough that the actual god is like, yeah, whatever. And Nyarlathotep is just like, yeah, whatever. Let's let him do what he wants. Eventually, it's not going to play out for him very well.
Maybe I should look into his future like I did with the other gods.
That'll work.
Yeah,
I have an
that'll
idea.
work.
Yeah.
Or maybe he has a dead dog I could speak to.
Yeah, Ted Kennedy cutting stuff. What do
You
you
have
got?
to touch it, remember?
He's still human, right?
He summons the corpse of his dead dog so he can touch it.
But before he could pet it,
It dies,
Dies.
And then Thanos snaps itself away.
I'm sorry, Mr. Spark.
I just need you to wake up.
put on a little bit of makeup.
Wake up.
What's your idea, Ted?
Oh, he's human, yeah?
I mean,
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's
far as
Everybody
we know.
wants something.
Yeah.
maybe he left someone behind, someone important,
Maybe
a lady, a man, maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps
Yeah, maybe Sven could buy this person and we could get it for him.
a extra curvy piece of.
We could just say that his loved one, the one that got away,
I could look into his fortune and I could try to bluff him when I'm like starting to say the name, but I adjust
believe
the name.
Covert, you should look into his foreskin and see his future.
dock it with your eyeball. You fucking weird wizard. You cuck wizard.
Like an elephant trunk.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Do it. Try it, Covert. It can't hurt, right?
It could
Can't
hurt.
convert.
You never know.
Covert.
Is that him standing next to us?
Listening and like, you never know, guys.
I never walked away. I've just been standing here. You just assumed I didn't know.
You said you teleported away.
I know.
Yeah, but
Varn,
He teleported an inch away. He just went bloop.
right behind us, and we assume he's
and
gone.
moved. Yeah.
Varn!
Karanis. Barn.
Boss back.
All right, you're
Yeah, what do you want?
talk to the wizard.
You're gonna go with,
Why did you guys come here to get me? Like, what is it that you guys are...
Your brother
after?
has an important message for you.
Yeah, but why did you guys come looking for us?
Oh, us
Us
the
who?
boy,
Oh,
we
the priest sent us, right?
we're the chosen ones.
For what? What are you doing?
to free
Stopping the end
Save
of the
the
world.
goddamn world.
From what?
Cthulhu.
Narlethatep.
other big bad monster.
Oh, yeah, I could just give you what you need and you can leave me alone.
Really?
What do you need?
what do
do
we
you have?
need?
Wait, what do we need?
What do we need?
I need parents.
We've been existing through this entire campaign, not knowing what we're doing, just bumbling forward, going,
We need
all right.
direction. Yes, we need very good
Okay.
direction.
Well, I assume you guys haven't been having a great time, fighting
No?
creatures.
By fighting, do you
Yeah.
mean running away?
Yeah, I could give you something that'll help a little bit with that.
That's why we came here, because
That's
it was
right.
It was either go to Nadir's to get equipment or come to the Dreamland.
Yes, we
for
need
equipment.
the Dreamland's equipments to fight the supernatural creatures.
Oh, I don't have any equipment for you. I have other things.
Well-
Superpowers.
Also
Like?
good.
Yeah, I'm going to grant you magical abilities, and then I'll also give you a defensive item that... It's why Nyarlathotep doesn't bother me here. It's called
Well,
an Elder Sign.
That sounds very nice. Would it help Mr. Nipples if maybe he was fat to have the Elder Sign too?
He's fat.
But
Look
not. Is he fat in the real world?
I don't know.
I didn't start out this way. The gods did it, and I think they get pleasure from it. I know I do. It's like wearing 18 down blankets at once.
I mean, no, you shouldn't.
I'm
be
living
fat.
in a tub of gelatin made of me.
I mean, you should be fine when you wake up.
Left right now.
As a young boy.
Because you're 34 now. You old fat
33.
gut.
33.
This is the whole reason I want to stay fat. Is keep making these jokes. My character says this.
My character also said that.
The fat's infecting my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of this place.
Okay.
I'm not trying to stay around with these fucking weirdos. I gotta get back.
Yes, bestow of A, please.
I gotta get back.
All right. Well, then I'll just grant you guys the ability to cast Elder Sign, and you just have to make the symbol with your fingers in the air, and then boop, it'll put it somewhere.
What's
Yep.
the symbol?
Right here. Gotcha.
You have to draw it.
Got you. Got you right here, motherfucker. Peace.
Is it the Wu-Tang symbol that I've seen from the future?
No,
I hear there ain't nothing to fuck with. Are we Wu-Tang now?
no. You are all very.
We are the Wu-Tang Clan.
You're a child.
You're a child.
The Elder Sign.
Talking like an old man.
Do we have to do some kind of jiggity jig with our legs as we make
You
the
just
sign?
Draw it. It's
Oh, what is it?
so it's like a
Two circular things next to a long,
it's like a
shafty thing.
star with some curvy bits, and then there's like
A
a
Star Trek symbol?
there's it looks a lot like the Star Trek symbol.
Like two of them
Then
superimposed
it's
into
got
a
an
pentagram.
oval in the middle, and then there's sort of like a little
A wiggly bit.
drop wiggly bit in the middle.
All right.
You
And
know
what-
it by now. It's-
Imprinted into our minds.
sure. And then he just has these blue light tentacles shoot from his palm into your forehead, and you're like,
Oh, I'm gonna squirt.
all right, you know it now.
Cool. Is that it? Or
Get me out of here.
When you leave, you'll also
Get me out of
be
here.
granted certain magical abilities.
sort of at random?
No,
All right.
Make me a way out of this.
cool.
Befitting our
Fucking
characters,
monsters.
perhaps?
maybe yes,
Maybe we level up.
maybe, and maybe that grants you magic.
I don't want to squander my magic power with the ability to level up once. That sounds
Yes, I
like
don't find any stinking rare candy.
So,
You guys ready to go and leave me alone?
I mean,
Sure.
if we absolutely can't convince you to rejoin your brother and give him peace of mind, I mean, is there something we can tell him that only you and he would know that would make it okay for him to not have you back in his life? Knowing that you're happy and in control of this world.
No, just tell him that Nyarlathotep has me in a cage and there's no way to ever possibly rescue me. And then he'll give it.
Ovid, your brother said that he won the lottery, and also he has terminal cancer, and he needs you to take the inheritance so you can enjoy the real world with all the millions of dollars.
We don't have any inheritance.
From
what?
The
The
lottery?
lottery?
From the keno that he wins.
All right, what'd you roll? You got a 25.
Less than that.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's cute. I appreciate the effort. You can tell Warren, you can tell Francis that it didn't work.
I have one last offer for you.
Yes?
How would you like to be the owner and proprietor of your very own printing press
I don't care.
You could print whatever news you
and
want.
an apartment?
He snaps his fingers and newspapers pop up in front of you. Oh, wow, I can do that now.
Look, you've already designed a logo and a name and everything.
And I don't have to deal with, like, workers and human
Faxes.
rights and There's no faxes.
Faxes?
Fatses.
And fat
No, I'm
fucks.
trying to say faxes.
And taxes, yeah, I don't have to deal with that.
Texas.
You don't really have to. Just get rich and then go to the Bahamas.
Yeah, if
He
you
snaps his fingers and you guys are standing in the Bahamas. I don't care about
God, it's nice here.
Yeah, and then he snaps and they go back.
Sweating.
I can have whatever I want here. I don't need your real quote-unquote world.
you're kind of a cunt.
Sounds kind of nice, actually. When do we get the VR headsets?
I completely understand his mindset. If I could escape to a world where I have control, I would. But instead, I have to stop the real world from being destroyed so that Sven can cuckold me.
Maybe have you tried eating your feelings?
I have.
You should try harder.
In the real world, my metabolism really works. That and God, do I love cocaine. All right, Warren, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, well,
Nixon. He's just one little Nixon.
Fat Nixon.
Get me the fuck out of here. I knew.
he's
I'm
like,
absolutely a crook.
he says, I appreciate your efforts, though, and your quote-unquote
April.
concern.
Yeah, we
Even
care about people.
You came for your selfish reasons, but that's fine.
But also, one more thing. I have the ability to talk with the dead, so maybe you have a dead relative you wanted to ask questions of.
No.
Can we just, Wizard?
All right,
can
I'm
we get
out of
out of
ideas.
here?
Let's
I
get the fuck-
I'm so sick of this place.
Yeah, he's got to wake up in an orphanage after being in a coma for fucking 8 months.
Yeah, which is better than hanging out with you fucking heads.
But don't worry.
Remember-
we'll be there. And we're taking
Yeah,
you
no,
with
I'll
us.
hear you walking down the street, you fat dick.
I'm not really
No,
fat
Larry,
in
remember
real
you have to
life.
go in the chute and come to the church?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Just keep
Yep.
a glass of water.
Shoot yourself in the church. Got it.
Just keep a glass of water next to the
Tedward,
window at all
you
times.
can't escape
You'll know
us.
when he's coming.
We're coming to get you.
I don't get that reference, but it's fine.
Just stare at all the puddles you see.
Yes. To know.
Puddles are my only friends.
That's how you know.
Puddles of mud.
He's coming.
He's coming.
And then he snaps his fingers. And you guys are standing in front of the basement door.
Oh, well, this was a nice time.
Well,
But
that was
one last
convenient.
thing. Please open that door real quick. So
I
we
open
can
the
jump
door.
in.
He's not there with you guys.
No, I'm talking to anybody. in
Yeah,
the
I
party.
opened the door.
I just want to see my skin chicken one more time before we leave.
All right, I'm going to try and squeeze my way through the door.
Do your wisdom to see if you can see the
was like-
skin.
Tedward, push me in.
I'll walk out.
18.
Yeah, the skin chicken pops up yet again. It seems to be the same skin chicken from before. It recognizes you.
Bring him with you.
And it's all mangy and it's sharing thoughts with you.
Fried chicken. Oh, I love this chicken.
It looks like it's been horribly burned, like someone dropped it alive into the deep fryer
With batter.
with batter,
But it's hairy.
but it's hairy. Yeah.
I'm gonna it's not is it Sisyphus? Sisyphus is the boulder.
Yeah.
The guy who goes in the underworld to get his wife and then turns around at the last second.
Orpheus.
Yeah. I'm gonna Orpheus it. I'm gonna try to take it through the door with
Well, it was
me.
the wife that turned around.
No, he turns around and
turns
she's
around.
still in the darkness of the underworld and she goes back to Hades.
Yeah. So you all go through the door.
Am I able to fit?
Some easier than others. They sort of have to like stack you up a bit to sort of pancake toss your ass in there.
It's like moving a couch around a hard corner.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Your chicken goes with you into the basement. And then the door closes behind you.
Skin, I love you. I will name you. But is he in the real world?
You're in the basement.
We're in the between place.
Yeah.
I want to pet him.
Maybe he could live
pet
here.
I cuddle with him
Yeah.
one last time.
He makes a lot of crackly noises as you pet him because
Spit his skin off.
his skin's all crispy. Extra crispy.
Nice.
So yeah, so then you have, like I said before, it looks like a fruit cellar. You have the cellar door behind you, but you also have 2 doors, one on your left, one on your right, and then also a stairway that goes up towards the middle. That's the one that you guys came down originally.
We should probably go that one.
I mean, unless we want to have some more misadventures in various dreamscapes.
Tedward is not with you, though.
Tedward,
He dissipated when he walked into the basement.
where's the little
yes,
boy?
'cause- well, he's in the own dream world, so he probably just wake up in the orphanage.
Oh, that's right. We have to go find him. And ruin the rest of his life.
I'm gonna adopt you.
He told us where he was staying, right?
Yeah, he's in the orphanage right next to the church we stay in.
No, so why don't we go there and pick him up?
Yeah, I'm going to adopt him. I may have lost Sheila, but I've gained a son who's very violent.
Dick, why are you still talking like that?
I'm still very fat.
No, you're not.
He is fat in
What?
the basement
I'm fat.
because it's not the real world.
We're in the
it's
between
the
tween.
between place.
Well,
We're in the poutine
I
world.
don't think anything will come
I'm sorry.
with me into the real world, so I guess I should eat Mr. Chicky Man.
No, you leave him here. Allow him to live in
No,
peace
I'm going to bring him. You're right.
amongst the
I will
fruit.
hand it to Richard.
Come here, skin chicken.
Take good care.
Covert. I'm not staying in the basement. I'm coming with you.
Out the closet.
Yes, but I can't look at him as I walk through, or
Well,
else
then-
my heart will break.
I will caress the beautiful skin chicken. Oh God, it looks so flaky.
His skin is very
Delicious.
delicious and
Roll
salty.
con check.
Kurt runs up the stairs.
Okay. At the top of the
Followed by
stairs, there's
Montana.
like a light, and you just sort of into it whenever you go up the stairs. So with Montana,
I got an 8.
He's eating the
you
skin.
are really, really hungry all of a sudden. Your mouth, you can feel the drool running down the sides, and this chicken's like, but it looks tantalizing. Like
Skin chicken.
you hear baka, but in your brain you're like, eat me, you big fat fuck. I'm greasy and delicious. Finish me.
If
I
that's
did
what you
a
thought.
a wisdom saving throw to keep myself from doing it,
Okay.
and I got a 24.
You don't.
Skin chicken. I will leave you here. In the basement between worlds, where you may live and be whatever kind of skin chicken that you want. You may re-enter the realm of dreams, or the realm of nightmares, or that other room that I guess is just wet dreams or something.
It's Samurai World.
It's fucking Samurai World. Go and become the last samurai. But instead of a douchey white man, you're just a skin chicken. I release you, and I will try and make my way up these stairs.
Imagine him like a katana. It's all kinds of stuff.
Skin chicken, read my mind. Exactly. Read my thoughts. You are sentient. You are the creator of
The
your
chicken
own
goes
device.
in the goddamn happy place.
There we
the door
go.
closes behind you.
All right.
And
I'm
then
going to spend the next 3 hours trying to get up these 15 steps.
gonna make it.
Strength check
Gonna
for each
make
stair.
it.
Con.
Gonna make it.
Con check for every other stair.
So you get. I almost think that none of you are in the same room as each other. Like you were all scattered around the premises.
we were.
Yeah, we were.
John
Yeah.
was like outside. I think I was sleeping on top of.
I know I was sleeping outside.
I was sleeping on top of Dixon Churbutt, who's now
Of
I saw him on
course.
top of a dead body.
Yeah. So Covert, you wake up and you feel a little wet, and Francis is standing over you with like a very sort of disgusted, disturbed face.
What is it, Francis?
Well, I didn't want to move you because I didn't want to wake you by accident,
Yes.
but I'm gonna guess your friend died in the dreamland.
Yes, pretty terribly. His guts were ripped open,
Yeah.
and he had a grand death scene.
Yeah, don't look. Just stand up and go right to the hose outside, and just don't turn around.
Well, should I get up, but should I make some kind of check not to look? Because kind
Sure.
of curious.
What about the smell?
And a dex check.
It's not been quite
No.
long enough.
'Cause you might
No, of
slip
him
in it.
evacuating
What
his
kind of check is
bowels.
this?
Depends on how he died.
Well, what do you
I got a 6.
you can't help yourself, and you turn around, you look, and you're just laying in the guts and entrails of Dixon, and his head is completely crushed. His brains are all over the floor.
Oh, did we smash his brains in
and
to
he,
kill him?
he
faster?
looks like a horrified look on his face. His eyes are wide open. He looks very pale. There's flies around the sides of his mouth.
Wouldn't he?
We ran him over, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah, with the bike.
So you know, he
And then his guts got
experienced
pulled out.
some trauma.
Mm.
He didn't die right away, so you like crushed his skull. Or
Yeah.
Well, that is disgusting.
yep, I'm gonna take care of that.
Do
as
you
soon as
have a
guys are
shovel?
gone. It's a farm. Yeah, we got lots of shovels.
Well, I want his stuff, but I'm gonna go hose off real quick.
I thought you said you wanted him stuffed.
That would be fine too. We could take him to the church and get him blessed
Is it
with
also
the holy
a
waters.
taxidermist? The church?
And I thought you were gonna stuff him,
I mean, I can. You want me? You just write down your address and I'll ship them to you.
make him look ferocious,
Like a bear.
like a big bear attacking. But also maybe we shot him mid snarl, with his arms up, claws forward.
Sure.
If you wanted to give him antlers, maybe.
Like a roadhouse.
Montana, you're outside with me. Is that correct?
yeah.
Don't remember where
'Cause I
fell
think I-
asleep.
I think I fell asleep either in the one of us fell asleep in the bushes, and
think
one of
you-
us fell asleep like under a tree. I
I
think,
think you both just fell asleep in the yard.
just in the
Yeah.
yard.
I don't remember
All right.
at all.
You have a
Montana-
terrible sunburn.
We're gonna go inside.
All right.
You two also see the grisly corpse of Dixon Sherbuck.
Jesus Christ! Wait a second.
You're not fat, but you are really hungry.
Oh, give me a minute, guys. It might be another episode until I can stop talking like this.
You're going to have an episode, I say, as I spray myself off with a hand pump hose.
Give me that too. Give me a little,
Really thirsty.
spritz.
You have a thing about dirty stuff.
Yes, I need to use the hose for a long time. I stripped naked.
No, but you drank the dirty water.
It's dirty.
Probably.
It's from a farm pump, right?
Yeah.
It's from a well. It's clean.
Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
it's pure from the earth.
Okay.
I use crystals to purify myself.
Sure.
Why not the water?
Many farms have quartz rocks growing on them, and they're good for your aura. I grab them off the ground, and I anoint myself with them as I spray the hose.
Francis.
Put him in your mouth too.
Yeah, Francis takes the body away, but he comes out. He's like, what happened to my brother, Warren?
Oh well, we discovered that the one with many names, also known as the father of all bats, and Mr. Tiddles, Nyarlathotep, has kept him in a magical cage, and we could not free him. But he said that he loves you, and he misses you, even though your lives may not have been easy. He wishes he could be here with you, but he is here in spirit.
And also that you should probably turn him around every once in a while so he doesn't get so many bed sores.
Or just
And
let him die.
Maybe if you...
Yeah, he 100% believes you.
Okay, good.
And he starts to like sob a little bit.
And it would probably help.
Warren, no! I'm going in after him. You guys got what you want. You can get out.
That's not a good idea.
I'm going in.
He said that if you enter, you will experience a world of pure terror.
I gotta save him.
You will not survive.
He'd do the same for me.
Well, if...
Francis, he said he didn't want to come, and he called you a dumb dick.
But also maybe
He
you should
believes
give
him.
him a happy ending every once in a while to make his
I'm not
dreams
lying,
more
you can-
pleasurable.
Yeah, no.
If you come in the
believes
real
him more.
world, you also come in the dream world.
He botched, so he absolutely believes him.
Well, then you are a dumb dick.
Before you go and try and rescue your brother, I have one request.
What's that?
In the basement between worlds,
Yep.
there is a skin chicken, and he must be loved. Do not eat him. You will be tempted, but he understands your thought, and he has gone to the samurai world to practice swordscraft.
Samurai world. Did he go in the happy door?
He went into the happy door,
Oh, Jesus.
where he will become protector of the realm, wielder of the sharpest of blades, a god among warriors, keeper of the ancient wings, the most tasty of fighters, the skin chicken.
Peacock.
All right, I'll keep an eye out for old Skin Chicken.
We brought him out of the dream world and I put him in the basement.
I'm gonna look in the basement.
He's going to the happy place.
Sure, he's in
Go
the
find him.
I'm gonna do
Make
it.
sure that he knows that we love him.
Your car's parked out front. Just get it and go.
All right.
And then as you guys leave the farm, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Let's burn the house down.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botch Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the executive producers over at patreon.com/Botch Podcast. Big Jim, Wire Jockey, Black Gary, Josh Stigdon, Zukari, He Who Was Steve, Lousy Apples, Daniel H, I Muted Toby, Sparkle Brony 69, and Chronic Ejack.
Wow, that's some new names there.
That's a lot of fucking EPs.
Yes.
Thank you to the people who support us over on patreon.com/Botch Podcast, like our newest patron, John Paul Morello. And if you have a moment, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our newest 5-starer.
G-Stew's Best Podcast, 5 stars by Robert_Wisman. June 19th, 2019. Botched is, in my opinion, the best podcast from Giant Size Team Up. If you don't believe me, just listen to Elvish Medicine from Season 1 to get a taste.
Thank you for Gozer for our intro and outro music. And as always,
When you decide to piss off some dream Greek gods and you get super fat and you just finally feel at peace with yourself, just rub your giant belly and humbly whisper to yourself, "Botched," and we'll hear you.
see you next week, nerds.
Botch Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com.
You fucking dick.
Dennis is gone. He had to take a phone call right as we started, of course.
Take your shirt off and clamp your nipples.
Welcome to
Dennis, are you coming back? Because we are nearly to completion, Dennis.
Dennis, I think it's all the way in. I can't get it out.